Yo, yo. What up, chat? What it do? Yo. It's a beautiful day in the football world yesterday, wasn't it? NFC North looking like the new NFC East. All four teams with winning records. Got the Vikings 5-0, Lions 4-1. Bears 4-2. Packers 4-2. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? The Bears with the London, you hurt? You hurt? They showed out in London, B. Boys showed out, man. Proud of my Bears, man. Caleb showed out. 4 touchdowns. Keenan Allen, 2 tutties. You know? You know? October is here, man. Leaves on the ground, changing colors. It's getting nippy, hoodie weather. Tune in, tap in. Yo, tap in. Won me a couple of sodas yesterday. 7-game parlay, nothing major. We need the Cleveland Guardians to beat the Yankees. That'll be another little bet. Couple of sodas. Couple of sodas. Like I said, man, I told y'all, Keenan Allen week. It's gonna be a Keenan Allen game, man. That boy Caleb, though, he showed up, man. He looked very comfortable. O-line had 3 sacks, but one of them was on Caleb. My boy looked very comfortable out there, though, man. We got Buffalo Bills against the New York Jets. Jets' first game since firing their coach. I'm surprised, shit. Cowboys ain't looking for a new coach right now. I'm surprised McCarthy still got his job after that ass whooping yesterday. Need Josh Allen, though, bruh. Come through, Josh. Need a big game from Josh Allen, man. Need a touchdown from Garrett Wilson. Needs 75 yards. And Lazar, we need 25 receiving yards, buddy. Don't get no better. Hold on, chat. Let's go, Bills, bro. Let's go, Bills, bro. With this shit, you gonna have some, criticism and them jerks that gonna hop in and blah blah. But this ain't. But this ain't. But 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 you clickbaited me. But. But big props to Shane Waldron, Joe. That boy was cooking, man. Boy was calling up some plays, bro, and you can tell by like the designs and stuff. Like Muggs was getting open. Like that first touchdown of Komet, he pump fake. I mean, play action, little fake. Drew Komet wide open. Through a dime. Right on the money. Right on the money. You hurt? You hurt? Alright, let me hold on. Got the got one of the only undefeated teams. 5-0 Vikings. Trying to come on the Shino. Hold on, let me send this out. Gotta guess. It's 5-0 Vikings. Yo. Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
Yep. That's what that noise was. What's up, man? How you feeling?
Uh, well,
Oh, hold on. Wait. Shit hooked up to the damn. Alright, there you go. That shit hooked up to the laptop. You hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, how you feeling, man?
Oh, not too bad. Enjoyed the bye week. And, no sports. Over.
Yeah, man, y'all. Good surprise to the NFL so far for having no Vikings, man.
I was telling everyone before the season started, it's going to be a good year to just sit back and not worry about them being relevant. And here we are, 5-0.
Yeah, like, did you expect Darnold or you thought it was gonna be, the rookie quarterback?
No, I really didn't. Well, kind of going in, we knew that McCarthy was going to sit for his first year, so we kind of knew Darnold was going to be the guy no matter what. But just a minute here. Let you down. My kid needs me.
Yeah, man.
All right. So
I
yeah,
ain't even really hear you, the mic. I didn't hear it said.
yeah. All right, I'm back now.
But yeah, man. It's been good so far. With the opening couple of weeks of the football.
Yeah, I'm glad football is back and give me something to do on the weekends. And my wife doesn't like it because it consumes all my time. But
Yeah,
but
but it's a lot. Like what moves and stuff that in the off season that y'all did that you really like.
I really liked the signing of Andrew Van Ginkel. He was kind of an underrated player, and so far, I mean, I would say he's probably the most impactful signing we made this offseason.
Yeah, and he was with
He was
y'all
with Miami.
yeah, with y'all defensive coordinator before. I
Yep.
was at that the Bears Vikings game last year around this time when Fields got hurt. Yeah, they was the Vikings fans they was in Chicago deep. I tell you that, man. And that how he had that defense last year with the blitzing, and he a good, y'all got a good defensive coordinator over there.
Well, we kind of knew. I mean, I knew the defense was going to be crazy good this year, and no one really believed me. But he got the guys in free agency that he wanted in there, and
Yeah,
they've all bought into his system, and they go 100 mile an hour all the time.
yeah,
So I
true
mean,
that. And then with Kirk Cousins leaving, and because the first this is the coach third year, right?
yeah, this is his third year.
Oh yeah, his first year. That's when they had that little first little beginning run of the season and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So yeah, the offense was pretty good too, though, because he come from the offensive tree, that tree that everybody try to copy, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
And then,
it's good to see it all. It's all coming along good for your Vikings, man.
I mean, he's a great offensive coordinator. I don't know if you remember the first game that Josh Dobbs played in Atlanta when he came in. That was
Yeah, a
all.
couple days.
Yeah, he didn't even know the playbook, and Kevin O'Connell was telling him the plays and everything before they snapped the ball. So I mean, offensively, I think we're good. We just got to keep Brian Flores under contract. Hopefully, he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he still might be on the low, with all that stuff that happened though. But it shouldn't hold him back though. So hopefully his time will come again, to get another head coaching opportunity. But you seen my Bears yesterday.
I was watching a little bit of that game. I had DJ Moore in fantasy. I messaged you about that, and then I had Travis Etienne, which that guy, I've had him probably 4 years since he's been, all 4 years since came into the league, and he's not good. But yeah, I was impressed with how they're kind of putting it together.
Yeah, it's opening up more now. Like it's like since they had that sit down with the offensive coordinator, it's been gelling more. Like it's some of the same stuff that was working though. It was just no running game, and that was hard. And now that's starting to pick up a little bit, and it's showing though, because some of them plays I'm like, wow, it looks, to have a good a play caller this is what it's like, what I'm saying, to see how open people can get, and then somebody that's actually delivering the ball right on the money. So it was good.
I can't wait to see how he does against the Vikings defense when they play him.
Yeah, because they gon'
yeah.
Yeah, but he been improving though against the blitz.
I mean,
stuff.
I'm not talking bad about your Bears offensive line, but if I had to, I think he's gonna be running for his life. Your offensive line still needs some work, I think.
Oh yeah, no, you got that right. You have that right. We gotta figure out a couple of more pieces or something though, but it's been a little better though. Most of it, he could, get a little better on too though, but yeah, that offensive line is a little sketchy here and there. Like
yeah.
Who you got tonight?
Oh, who's Jets and Bills?
Jets and the Bills.
The Jets have a defense. I don't trust their offense. I'm gonna say Buffalo. That division's kind of right now up to the Jets and the Bills, I think, until Tua comes back, and then I think it's Miami's division. But I'm gonna say the Bills. I like Josh Allen, and they're kind of my team out of the AFC. I would say if I was to, not be a Vikings fan, I'd be a Bills Mafia.
Yeah, Bills. They support, and they is crazy out there, man. When we was out there, they supported us like, good love, good energy, and I didn't catch nobody getting put through a table though. I heard that's a thing out there.
Oh, they like to jump off the top of RVs onto tables. I see videos all the time on TikTok.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, for real? He was like, my guy was like, yeah, man, this dude, the wife was telling the guy, put me through the table, or you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? That would have been good content right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. It looked good out there, and they building a new stadium and stuff. Yeah, it was definitely good energy in Bills Mafia, man. I support them too. I got them winning tonight too. I got a little little bet going on too with Josh Allen, so I hope he pulled through for me. Nothing too big.
Josh Allen, he kind of got his introduction to the NFL. His first start was against the Vikings, and he absolutely lit the Vikings up. So I kind of knew from then that he was going to be something to watch out for. And they got James Cook running the ball. He's really came along good over the past couple of years, and
need a touchdown from him.
Yeah, I got I've been playing a guy in fantasy tonight, and he has Breece Hall and the Kincaid for Buffalo, and he started like Mahomes and all these other guys that are on bye weeks, and I'm barely winning. So I should easily lose this week, but
yeah, I ain't never really get into the fantasy like that, man. I need to.
I've been doing it for I would say probably 15 years now.
Yeah, I never really got into it. I hear about it all the time at work and everything. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It really is. And, you know, I've done money leagues, and that's okay. You know, you buy in with money and you win, you know, $300 end of the year, but the ones I do are just for fun. And I think that's even, you know, you're not going to lose anything. And if you win, it's just bragging rights. So.
Yeah. So, who y'all got next week?
Detroit. That's going to be a test. Right now, the game must be in Minneapolis because the Vikings are 1-point favorites to win, and they haven't been all year. So the game must be in Minneapolis for them to be favorites.
Prayers out to Hutchinson, man. That was a little scary little accident, man.
Yeah, that injury. I mean, I was kind of listening to a podcast today, and they were saying it could keep him out all next year too. So just, you know, just kind of depending on it all. Okay, come here.
It was just a pass rush. I was listening to somebody traded. Oh yeah, if the Bengals, you know, keep having a up and down year, whatever. If I see that the Lions probably trading for they, you know.
Oh, Hendrickson.
Yeah, that'll. Now I hope, you know, from, you know, because it's in our division. I wouldn't like it, but I see it, you know.
Yeah,
happening.
And I don't know where they're at with, you know, cap space and all that, because they just re-signed Goff and St. Brown. So I mean, you'd have to think that they don't have the cap space.
And Montgomery too.
Yeah, and Montgomery. So you'd think they'd be getting low on cap space. Yeah. But I hope they don't. I hope they don't do that. But I was, you know, going back to the whole Kirk Cousins thing when he left Minnesota, I couldn't have been happier.
Yeah, you was done with him.
I mean, I always liked him, but he has, you know, you play a good defense and he's gonna fold. You play a mediocre team and he'll do good. He's kind of like a Dak Prescott. He's not gonna win you. You know, he's not gonna win you a Super Bowl. Owen and I have talked about this countless times. You know, he's not gonna carry your team, and you pay a guy $60 million a year. You expect him to, you know, win you Super Bowls, and he's not worth that.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins, man, he know how to get that guarantee, man. Them contracts.
Yeah, he's the GOAT of contract negotiations. Sure.
I know he got his stuff. He gonna be an agent or something. He doing something, because man.
Yeah, he's you know, when it comes to the guaranteed deals, you know, I think he took Minnesota for $240 million, I think is what he took Minnesota for, or something like that. You know, 6 years, it came out to about 40 to 50 million a year at that time, which I don't know.
Hearing anything about McCarthy? How his injury and stuff going? Like, is he?
Yeah, he's from what I've heard, he's, you know, progressing well. I mean, it wasn't they took the long-term kind of approach to it, you know, like I don't know if you follow basketball, the Bulls, when they did Derrick Rose, he did the same thing, and they took the short-term option, and it ended up being, you know, a career of reoccurring knee injuries, and now that's kind of the same injury McCarthy had, and they just took because he was going to sit anyway, you know, regardless, he was going to sit his first year. So they just decided to put him on IR, but now he should be ready to go. by next year. And, outside of the Vikings winning the Super Bowl this year, I don't think Darnold's going to be back.
Yes, he having him a nice little Baker, like a season Baker had last year though. He deserved it though, because people try to write him off and this and that, but top pick. So
yeah, you play for an organization like the Jets or the Panthers.
Yeah, man. So
it can ruin you.
It's good to see that head leveled, and that shows you though, man. That's with the right coaches that come in. It plays a big part.
Yeah, I mean that's why I've always been a offensive driven kind of head coach. I don't like the defensive. You look at what's his name, Eberflus for the Bears.
Yeah.
Still don't think he's the right coach for what you guys want to do, but
he keeping the locker room together though. That's what I was like. I don't know though. Like I think we should have went with a offensive minded too though. But like one thing, he hasn't lost this locker room yet though. They still buying into his hit philosophy, and they fighting for him too. So
yeah, one head coach I wish that if the Vikings were going to part ways with Kevin O'Connell, I'd give the whole bag to Dan Campbell from the Lions. You just can't hate that guy. Everything he says, he's kind of turned that franchise around. And
yeah, he did.
Now you can, it's kind of, you can hate the Packers, but you just can't hate the Lions. I don't hate the Lions. I just can't hate them. Yeah. They're kind of a laughing stock for how many years, and now they're kind of a, relevant team. Could win the North again.
Yeah, last year they blew it. They had a chance.
What were they up, like 28-10 or something like that, and in the NFC Championship, and then didn't score at all the second half.
Yeah, and then that fourth and that when he went for it, I don't remember the score though, but I remember that fourth down conversion that he went for it, and that blew it.
Is that the game that he didn't punt five? Like he went for it all 5 times on fourth downs.
I think so. I have to.
I
know last year, because we was in Kansas City, that the Lions and the Chiefs, the opener, supposed to, start it with them and end it with the Lions and Chiefs. Yeah, because the 49ers was, I thought they was done.
Yeah, the 49ers, I think they're hitting their peak, their age. They're getting up there. You kind of have a 4 to 5 year window to win it all, and they've been there for 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, they shot now or never,
and
it's definitely now or never, man. And Purdy, they're gonna have to pay him soon.
I don't think Purdy's a good quarterback. I think he's more of a system quarterback. I think if you put him with the Bears or, say the Steelers, I don't think he would.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I mean,
I hear that a lot, man.
I think he would do well in Minnesota because, the Shanahan system is what pretty much Minnesota's running. Yeah. It's a tree off the Shanahan system. So, you could put Purdy in the Vikings system and he'd be just fine. But you put him in any other, system like, Bears, Steelers, anyone that doesn't run the similar system, he's not gonna do anything.
What you think? Yeah, best receiver in the NFL.
He's worth every penny they're paying.
Every penny, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have the stats, that he had last year or even the year before through first 6 games, but they're double teaming him, and when they need to move the ball down the field, he's there. But you can't put one guy on him and man to man, you have to have two people on him. So that's going to free up, Addison, and we should be getting Hawkinson back, possibly even the Lions game. He's still recovering from that ACL tear.
Oh, he ain't back yet?
He ain't even back yet. So, I mean, we're not full force.
Wow, man. That's a good key, good tight end. When I first moved to Iowa, it was that year with him and Fant. That's all I kept hearing. That's why I know about Noah Fant and Hutchinson.
Yeah, I mean, this is really a down year for tight ends as far as, their receiving totals and everything. So
yeah,
he could come back and end up missing the first 5 weeks of the season and still end up leading the league in receiving yards for tight ends.
Yeah, because Kelsey ain't even doing nothing.
He should have retired last year.
You think?
Oh, that whole Chiefs offense. I mean, you look at, I think Mahomes is 6 touchdown passes and 6 interceptions is all he has this year. I mean, they're not. If I was Kelsey, 33, 34, whatever he is, I would have retired the same time as his brother Jason did. Go out on top of the Super Bowl. Follow Taylor Swift around touring is what I'd do.
Yeah, but then they they 6-0, right?
5-0. They had
5-0.
Yep, them in Minnesota had bye weeks this last week, so.
Oh yeah. They couple of they had the refs behind them. A couple of them games.
Oh, the Atlanta game for sure.
Yeah,
that Atlanta game was ridiculous. You can't tell me that wasn't pass interference on Kyle Pitts.
Hey, midnight, get back. Not the computer. Yeah, but they that's all they chanting in Kansas City is a three-peat.
I really hope they don't. I always liked Kansas City until Mahomes. I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, you know how I get around playoffs with them though, with the Chiefs, man. So, who you got? Early Super Bowl. Your picks.
Prediction? Oh, the way it's going now, I would have to say the Lions or Minnesota out of the North NFC. Just for how it's went through the first 6 weeks, and then AFC, I'm liking the Ravens more. I think they're gonna finally get it together and they're gonna make a run.
Yeah, they turned it around. The Bears and Commanders game should be something.
I am impressed with how the Commanders have turned it around already. Daniels has been looking better and better as the weeks go on. So
the Cowboys really shaking their head now because how you let that man walk out the door like that, Quinn?
Yeah. He
should have been a head coach last. He should have been named. They should have got rid of McCarthy.
Yep. Well, the Cowboys, they're going to have CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott. Now they have to pay Micah Parsons. They're going to have 3 guys that are going to be making like $40 million a year. What is it, $30 million for CeeDee Lamb, and Parsons will be making $30 million a year.
See, I'll take Parsons off. I'll trade a couple of picks for Parsons.
Oh, I would have. If I was the Cowboys, I would trade Parsons, and I would have traded possibly CeeDee Lamb and let Dak Prescott walk.
Mm-hmm.
Or possibly, kept Lamb and just rebuilt from picks you get from Parsons and let Prescott walk. But
oh yeah, the game on now too, ain't it? You follow baseball?
I do, but I don't. I'm not a diehard baseball fan. I follow the Twins, really, but as far as I mean, I follow them, but I don't watch it. I'm not a huge, diehard fan, but when it comes to basketball and football, those are my main voices.
You, from Minnesota?
My dad was born in Minneapolis.
Nice.
So I never really had a choice when I was born into it. So
you the Wolves, your basketball team?
yeah, I'm Minnesota across the board for, if I'm rooting, hockey, I'm the Wild, and then baseball, it's going to be the Twins. But I'm not a huge baseball follower, but I would like to go to a Twins game at some point. But basketball is definitely the Wolves, and then football is the.
They played in Des Moines a couple days ago.
I know, I missed that. I wanted to go to it.
Tickets was pretty decent too.
For some reason, I was thinking it was the 23rd or the 24th, and it was like the 13th or something like that. I had my days mixed up.
Yeah, that was.
I guess that it was a sold out event. It was just popping. It was like 18,000 people there. It was just popping, which would have been nice to go to and see, but I need to pay closer attention.
You liked that trade, the Cat for Randall and
not really. I think they if they were going to trade him, they should have done it last year and got more for him. But I don't.
Yeah, it's probably better for the Knicks, if anything.
I would think it's better for the Knicks, but at the same time,
depends on what Randall you get into at that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But look, hear me out. A Randall with a defensive player like Gobert, though, that might, they might be on to something.
They might, but his injury history kind of.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
But at the same time, with Cat, he just signed that super max deal, so he's going to be making $62 million in his age 33 year with the Knicks, and he's already 3 issues as a 7-footer. So I'm not mad, upset about the trade. I think Dante DiVincenzo off the bench is going to give them something to really, give them firepower off the bench. And then even if Randall, say they trade Randall, as they have Naz Reid still,
Yeah. I thought this.
What's that?
I thought they was gonna go. Oh, the Bulls on too. I thought they was gonna go into the Naz Reid, like just probably trade Cat for like some bench, extra.
Well, that's what I would do. I would, trade Cat, get rid of that contract, and then just, get some solid role players and players you can build around Edwards. And
yeah, because Edwards, he coming up, he is gonna be one of them. He's gonna be the face soon. And that USA, you can look and see how many players, like after getting that, USA summer Olympic experience, how they careers done took off.
Yeah, he's a different breed, I think.
That Cook. Yeah, he got some MJ and some dog in him too.
Yeah, he definitely does. I hope they can. I really had them beating the Mavs in the Western Conference. I didn't think the Mavs were going to be any match for them, and the Mavs kind of they shocked me. I was like, wow.
Josh Allen, I got my touchdown from Allen.
It's kind of like a one-man show this year. He doesn't really have one to throw to, so he's running it. And
yeah. Devontae Adams, you see when he getting traded to the Jets, you think?
I don't think so. I think if they trade him, it'll be to an NFC team, kind of. But I don't think that he'll go to the Jets. I think Rodgers and the Jets would like him, but Rodgers is 40 years old. I think, they need to start looking at their future.
Yeah, they threw it like 50 something times with Rodgers. Like, was that last week or the week before?
Probably against Minnesota and London.
50 something times. Like,
Yeah, they need to. I don't know, that whole trade. Him, I don't know.
he following behind Favre, bro. Favre, man, he'll be,
Well, he ain't gonna be in Minnesota. At one time, I kind of would have enjoyed it just to get back at Packer fans, but I've seen the way he's played this year, and I don't think he's special. We're paying Sam Darnold $10 million for this year, and Rodgers is making what, 40 or 50.
Yeah, and then that whole far with Minnesota experience, that was great. That was a good time right there.
First year was fun. The second year, he should have, he probably should have hung it up, but that was the Saints Bounty Gate scandal, and I still don't count the Saints Super Bowl as an actual Super Bowl. So,
yeah,
I think that a team like that, if you're proven that you were intentionally hurting players, I think if you win this, a Super Bowl, you should have it vacated. But that's my feelings on it. And it don't matter if they were playing the Bears or the Packers and anybody. If you're caught intentionally hurting other opposing players, I think you need to have all your wins and that Super Bowl vacated. But
that dang Adrian Peterson, every bit he gave us 200 yards. I remember that one game where like he ran through the whole team, the whole city. Forget the team. He ran through the whole city, bro. Like nobody could touch that man in his prime.
He was his rookie year. He set the rushing mark against the Chargers at 296 yards. It was like every time he touched the ball, it was 20+ yard breakaway, and if it wasn't, he was running people over. But hey, I mean, he's a free agent now. Minnesota could bring him back if Aaron Jones is out for an extended period of time.
Yeah, I did see that he got hurt.
He's staying. I think he's just got a bruise, kind of what Darnold got. I think it's just
yeah.
But
Aaron Jones, Mitchell Trubisky.
Well, how do you feel about you guys taking Trubisky over Mahomes? And I would say Watson at the time, but Watson's kind of proven that he took too much time off of football for his extracurricular activities.
Yeah, that hurt it, man. Especially seeing like what Mahomes came out to be though, but you question it. Would it would have played out in Chicago like that? Because we ain't have Nagy to that next year, and that year was John Fox.
Yep.
So who knows?
Yeah, if you guys would have taken Mahomes, would Trubisky be the Mahomes, and would Mahomes be a backup?
Yeah. So.
But I think going back to the whole coaching thing, I think Andy Reid has helped Mahomes a lot.
Definitely did.
If you put Mahomes with Mike Tomlin with Pittsburgh, I think Mahomes was a good, would be good, but Andy Reid, being that offensive mind that he is, I think he's propelled Mahomes to the next level.
Mm-hmm. Him having to sit and watch Alex Smith,
which I was talking to Owen about this. I think every quarterback for 1 year, just 1 year to learn.
I don't know what was that. You heard that too?
I heard it. Sounded like at it with a toy.
I don't know. He sounds like a robot. Hold on. I don't know if that's. Yeah, right now I'm just off the phone.
probably because it's for the death. But yeah, your audio